Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into The Medium by Design. Thank you, YouTube subscribers and TikTok viewers. Today's message is from Freddy Mercury. It's very supportive of my work, and he describes the purpose of doing the spiritual work. It's a very insightful message. Some of it is funny, especially in the beginning. So bear with me, see if you like it. I was sitting here thinking about Freddie Mercury and how much I loved him. Freddie, what would you share with me today to lift my spirit and remind me what I'm here for? And this is what Freddie said. First of all, darling, you cannot feel, or should I say, should not waste emotions on who you miss. You know the rules of this world. We each get some time to do something, share something, make a mark, and when the time comes, we have to go. It really is that simple. I will tell you, you've got some chutzpah with this new endeavor on reverse aging. I started a reverse aging group, and it's pretty miraculous what's happening. I wish I knew a little bit of that when I was alive. This is really fascinating. Even to simply believe you can do something about your physical aging, diving deep into the findings of the DNA, cells, and how they are affected and can age is mind-boggling. I did not have time to study all that. You, however, can keep making these types of discoveries and bringing them to people and leading people to change their minds and recreate their reality. This is a gift. People will listen because you make perfect sense. It's as if you say something and they think, why not? The reason being that there are so many people sharing information, some valuable and usable, and much just blah, blah, blah. When they hear you, they stop, think, ponder, and then say, I want some of that. They want what you have. In my industry, we would say, leave them wanting more. It's the same idea. The other aspect of your life is that you keep your enthusiasm for what you are partaking. Never let your thoughts believe you are wasting your time. I know you have felt that this year, as you realize you've been involved in the spirit side of life for 35 years, that is a long time. And you definitely did not reap the financial rewards you expected and were hoping for. I just want to remind you that not everyone can reap what they sow quickly. You are not the only one that has had to wait for their moment to be heard, recognized, cheered, respected, and even invited to a larger stage. That moment is right around the corner. You indeed have done the work most have not done. You know this. Most people do not believe this kind of work can amount to anything, at least anything they are striving for. And yet it does exactly that. Now, this is really a nice insight about your spiritual work. It answers deeper questions. It brings a sureness of why one is here. It clarifies what we need to be part of and what we should steer away from. It sharpens skills of knowing what is what and who is who. This could save so much wasted time and suffering with the wrong people. Partaking in activities, people, places, and things that are literally damaging to the psyche, diminishing deep understanding, and really just stunting personal evolution. This is truly where humans waste the most time. I get you. I see what you have been doing all these years. You are definitely on to something, and you should feel confident, especially since you have very special, insightful people around you who not only get you, but support you more than you have ever been supported before. Of course, your parents love you and have been supportive beyond anything you could have hoped for, even though it was challenging to understand you at times. Some of you know that. Some of you that I call the one, the Neo of your family, you can understand this, that sometimes your family is really supportive and you can be the different one, the one that knows things, sees things, feels things, or you get the opposite reaction where people and family just start rejecting you because you're the freakazoid. But my parents were not like that with me. They were really supportive. That is beautiful and remarkable. Kudos to them for opening their minds enough to understand you actually do have something going on that is important and that you have been helping others your entire life. This, what you are doing right now, is not done at this level by many. Yes, I see the many channelers and trans channelers, but they have nothing on you. Why, you ask? Because you said it yourself. You have credibility. People who need the truth you have can feel you. That is your audience. The reason you have not felt a connection this year to the many others sharing their wisdom and teaching online is that you cannot feel their credibility. All you hear are mind concepts that keep people thinking about their understanding of life and love and not experiencing it. They speak things that sound high level and even make perfect sense, but do not convey to a human experience to feel more deeply about their lives, the lives we are living every day. Everything that is taught should be translated to something that can be used, heal, and clear the past traumas we have, lift up our spirit, just do something that is damn tangible. Staying in the clouds of cool mental concepts does nothing to change our existence. You demand this result. You demand results almost constantly now because you feel so deeply that life could be so much better for many. Not only the, quote, chosen ones. Who the hell thought of that? Chosen for what? I hate when there are labels put on people that either lower their perceived status of themselves or lift them up to believe something false about themselves. That lacks a clear and authentic understanding of oneself. Isn't that one of the most important things we come here to do and understand ourselves? I appreciate deeply what you are trying to do, and I would like for you to be heard by the size of audience I had the privilege to be in front of. Your expression, just like mine, can touch millions of people. I know when you hear this, you almost cringe or want to run and hide because it won't be scary, but it won't be scary in the least. The feeling is exhilarating, the excitement to finally be heard and respected at that new level that you have been promised this entire life will feel wonderful. On the deepest levels, you get to touch people. Not many can do that or even know how. Enjoy it, enjoy the ride. It is about to get bumpy in a very good way. I think that last line kind of alludes to this new Aries energy that's coming in for 2026. And I don't want to get too astrological, but we do have a lot of astrological energies moving into the Aries realm of existence. And Aries is very demanding in real life because Aries wants to experience a life full of that level of intensity and wants to have a result from all its efforts. And so I hope that this year brings that for you. I hope that my messages continue to touch more and more people, as he says they're supposed to. And I would say, because the subscriber rate is a little low on my YouTube channel, I would say that you guys who did subscribe and do show up, you must be part of a very special crowd, because this crowd is pretty small. And so if you think you don't have purpose, you might be one of the 1% who understands what spiritual work is all about and why I do it and why you're doing it. So with that, I send you many blessings and lots of love and a lot of gratitude for showing up and watching these videos. And remember, as long as I'm breathing, there is more to come and share on The Medium by Design.